Hey, Brad Kearns here at the track, having a chance to connect with a world record holding Masters athlete, Christy Matthews, the day after another competition where she broke another record. Let's learn what it's like from a champion athlete the day after a meet, how to take care of your body, what's going through your mind. Christy Matthews is going to tell you all about it after a great performance yesterday. Christy Matthews is such a trooper because this is the day after the USA Track and Field Masters Southern Cal Championships. I know you're a little tired, but you're a pro. You're out here going to help us get some interesting information about track and field. Well, what is it like the day after a brutal running event where you're running 27.3, 200 meters, and breaking the world record in the 4x4?
Yeah, I tell you, I woke up this morning and first of all, I feel blessed and just happy I was able to get through yesterday. But the funny thing about the day after you run and you feel like you had a really good meet, you have a mix of emotions. You're tired, you're drained, but there's also this little spark that you have like, okay, I did that, what else can I do? And you're weighing both of them in your mind and you're saying, but I'm so tired, but then you're saying, but I made it, I did it. So honestly, I'm thinking to myself, okay, I ran another 58 in the 400 on my anchor leg, and now I'm thinking, I can get that 57. I know I can. So let's just start it back up again. Let's do another round of this. And I think that's what keeps you going, is just knowing that you can do better, but also what you can accomplish. And that's what keeps the drive going.
What are some things that you're going to change in your training or not change with that ambition to get some time off your best?
I'm in a weird spot, and those of us who are kind of moving between two different events will know what I'm talking about. If you're training for one, it's hard to kind of focus on others. So I'm in a weird spot. I've switched my training more towards the 800 recently, and I know that that might take away a little bit from my 400. So I have to be very smart and I have to be very proactive in my approach now. So I have to balance the two. It's all about balance. But isn't that how it is in life too? Balance. Balance is always the best. It's like, just talk about, your sleep, your nutrition, your training, your mindset, your work-life balance, everything, that's what it has to be. So I have to think about balance when I'm approaching, still trying to do what see what I can do in the 4, but also trying to do what I can in the 8. So it's going to be interesting.